Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday evening. I wanted to talk to you guys about 7 toxic or 7 poor bedtime habits. Let's get started. And as I tell you these, I'm going to tell you which ones I have, which ones I've had before, and then I can hear from you guys in the comments below about any other habits you guys can think of. Let me get started. Number 1 habit would be eating late. I used to do that, and I'll be honest with you, as when I wasn't watching my weight, I would get some kind of goodie or snack at 2 o'clock in the morning and eat that in front of Netflix. No more. That is not a good habit for so many reasons. And as a matter of fact, I know several people that just can't eat within a couple hours before bed because they said it bothers their stomach. So I think eating right before bed, especially something heavy, I'm not saying a light snack, but a heavy meal, something fatty or greasy right before you go to bed is not a good habit to get into. Number 2, and I used to do this one, falling asleep in front of the computer. I actually still occasionally do that in front of Netflix. I'm now working on reading before I go to bed, which is a much better habit. I did this last night. But I used to, when I had Netflix, which I'll be honest, I miss Netflix because I used to binge watch some of the shows. But what I would do is I would have Netflix on and I would fall asleep to it, and then I'd be in the middle of a show and I'd be dozing off and my head would be like this, and then an hour later I would wake up in front of the computer with Netflix. So not a good habit to do, falling asleep in front of the computer. Number 3, and this is a good one, not preparing for your next day. An example, you guys know I've gone back to doing demos on Saturdays, and I may do them on other days as well, but right now I'm just doing Saturdays. And so usually what I have to do is prepare the evening before to make sure I've got my little lunch pack, make sure that I have all my clothes set out. If I don't know where we're going, directions to where we're going, anything I need for that demo, have it set the night before. Otherwise, what happens is the morning of, I'm rushing around and I'm highly stressed. So not preparing for what is going on the next day. And I'll be honest, I'm usually really good about this. So that's a good thing. Number 4, and I'm guilty of this one sometimes, starting a project too late at night. Say, for example, you want to organize a kitchen cabinet and your goal is to get to bed by midnight every night, and you decide at 11:45 to start working on that kitchen cabinet. Well, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up staying up too late. I'll be honest, I'm guilty of number 4 sometimes. Number 5, not washing your face and brushing your teeth before you go to bed. I do generally wear a little bit of makeup, and there have been occasions where I decide to lay down and take a nap, and then I fall asleep and I don't brush my teeth or wash my face. Most of the time I do, but occasionally I'll just say, oh, I'm just going to rest my eyes for a few minutes. Well, 6 hours later you wake up. So that is a habit that is not good, because it's always good to brush our teeth and wash our face before we go to bed. Number 6, not going to bed at a consistent time, or along with that, just trying to catch up on sleep and not have consistency with our bedtime and when we're getting up. And I'll be honest, with working from home, I am guilty of that a little bit, because there are times, especially with doing the demos, I'm tired sometimes when I come home from the demo and I just want to take a little nap. And it wouldn't be so bad if I just took a, quote, cat nap, but sometimes it's 2 hours. You take a 2-hour nap, you're going to be up even later. So sometimes not having consistency in our sleep schedule altogether can be harmful. Number 7, caffeine late at night or having it past a certain time. Basically anything that's going to keep you up really, really late, and then if you have to get up earlier the next morning, when you've got that window of time where you're only getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep, that is, I personally think, not good. I'm not sure about you guys, but I really cannot function on less than 7 hours of sleep. And whatever task you give me, it's going to take me 4 or 5 times longer to do it, because I just don't have the physical motion and energy to get through it. So let me know in the comments below any poor evening or bad or toxic, whatever word you want to say, evening habits do you think are not positive, and what do you want to replace them with? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.